How to buy tax lien properties in North Carolina. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to capitalize on the North Carolina market. There is a lot here and it's so much fun. What a great state. When we get done, you're going to know exactly how North Carolina works, how to make money on it, and do deals literally within the next 30 to 60 days. So let's get right to it. Like, subscribe, more importantly, share this video with somebody. Share the love. Okay, share the love. It's a proven fact that if you share this video with 5 people, the state of North Carolina will call you and give you a free property. No, that's not true at all. Okay, I totally made that up, but you know what I'm saying. North Carolina is really a tax deed type of a sale. Tax lien and tax deeds are the same thing. It's just a point of when they allow you in it. In the United States, every property has a tax lien on it. You just don't see it until you don't pay it. When you don't pay it is when the county can go, whoop, okay, now we have a lien and we've gone ahead of every other lien encumbrance on that. We have superiority. Counties control title. They don't care about the IRS. They don't care about Bank of America, countrywide. They care about their property taxes that run things like, schools, 55 to 65%. You get all of these fire department, police department, parks and rec, hospitals, roads, infrastructure. They need this money. So they sit there and go, well, since we control the title on this property, if the person doesn't pay their property taxes, we will immediately, by law, state statute in every single state in the country, including Guam, Puerto Rico, and the U.S. Virgin Islands, take a first position above all liens and encumbrances, regardless of when that lien was placed. So what happens is this: if the person doesn't pay their property taxes over a 4-year period of time, plus the interest rate, notifications are going out to all parties. Banks, countrywide, Aunt Martha, Uncle Bill, whoever's owed money and has placed a lien on that property. Here's the deal, guys. If somebody doesn't come in and satisfy the property taxes that are owed to the county, then we're going to go ahead and foreclose on this property and give it to that individual over there. Or they don't have that sale and they just bring the property to sale and somebody comes in and buys it and they will own it free and clear of all liens and encumbrances, including those mortgages, the IRS. People get so whacked out about the IRS. They get notification like anybody else. What's the only way that Bank of America, Wells Fargo, Uncle Bill can protect themselves? You guessed it, by paying the property taxes. The county's like, y'all can argue all you want, but until we get paid, they can sell the property, you can do whatever you want. Until we get paid, this property will not get issued clear title. Okay, now you're getting this. So in North Carolina, they say, we're not gonna do the liens. We're gonna wait until 4 years. When they're delinquent for 4 years, then we're gonna bring the property up to sale. At that sale, when somebody puts their hand up and make a bid on it, it's good. Now, there are some goofy things in there. So once I put the bid on the property, there is what they call a 10-day upset, and you'll see why in a minute. So after the sale, somebody can offer to upset that bid as long as they bid more than 750 or 5%, whichever is greater, to raise the bid on that property. Once no bids are perceived after 10 days, though, whoever is the one that owns it, owns it. Some of my students do this very successfully. Some of my coaches, Dallin, hats off to you. You did some deals over there, so you understand exactly how this works. It's kind of an interesting system. I like that. So if you do it this way, you make it happen, you get the property, you wait 10 days. If nobody comes in there and bids higher, you're the successful bidder. They do have properties that nobody bids on, so it goes into county inventory, or what some of you call OTC. Okay, don't get too hung up on jargon. They might not call it there, so if you go, I want the OTC, and they're like, that's only on the LD as long as you got the QT with the, they don't understand the jargon. Just say, hey, what happens to a property if it doesn't sell on sale? Where can I find those? Oh, we sell all of them. But if you didn't, where would it go? Oh, that's over in the leftover department, or whatever they say. So you go over there and you find those properties and you're good to go. Does that make sense? The sales happen all the time. So one of your challenges is you need to pick the counties that you want to invest in. Obviously, more populated counties, the more properties they're going to have. What's the next thing you think you want to find out? That's right, when the sale is. So once you understand when that sale is, now you can go, okay, now I need to get the information from that county so I can make sure that this sale happens or get the sale. If the sale is going to be, let's just say for grins here, it's June 1st. The auction list of properties will come out 30 days before. Don't start doing research on them right away. Just because 30 properties come up on the list does not mean there's going to be 30 properties. That means 30 properties, literally, it's last call for alcohol. Flare guns are going off. Certified manuals going on. This person's being warned every way to Sunday. Dude, it's been 4 years. Pay your taxes or else it's going to sale at 4 o'clock on the 1st of June and you will lose your property. This is very serious stuff. They want to make sure you've been notified. So at that point, they're making sure these people know because nobody wants them to lose their property. So about 15 days before the sale, you recheck the list, get the new list, who's been redeemed. Now you start getting some preliminary. Okay, let's say that 30 has gone to 15. We're keeping it simple. Target where those properties are. What are the neighborhoods like? What's going on? Then we get to 10. Anything go up? Okay, now we don't research on those. Let's start digging into these. I'm going to start looking at my assessed value, or not assessed value, but ARVs. After rehab value. What is market value in those areas? Properties are selling, not listed for sale. But if in this neighborhood they're selling for $350, this one here is $450, this one's $600,000, okay, now I've got my base price. Then as it gets closer, 5 days of sale, I want to say, okay, this thing's going to sale, looks like. Now I want to start doing research on the property. How many liens are on the property? Have those liens been notified? If there's 5 liens, Bank of America, blah, 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 I want to make sure all 5 of those have gotten notification. If they don't, that lien will still be valid on that property. Most counties don't make mistakes, but I don't want to hope. Okay, we don't want to smoke the pipe of hopium, okay? We want to make sure we do this right. Now it goes to sale, maybe 5 are left, okay? We'll go from there. Now I know what I'm going to bid on these properties based on the value of the property. I back it up and say, this is where I want to be. So now I start placing my bids on the property. I know exactly what I want for the property, everything else. There is no emotion on the sale. And then you just got to keep track. If it's online, they'll display, with the upset, they'll say, upset starts today. You'll wait. If somebody puts in more money, $750 or 5%, whichever is greater, then you'll know and you'll have an opportunity to do the same. That's kind of how the bidding, it slows it down, doesn't get this craziness going on from there. So that's one way to make that happen. And then you're off to the races. Once you get the property, the first thing you do, boom, is you start clearing that property and going from here. There is a lot going on with all of this, okay? This is my gift to you. I've got a mini course that I will give you that I just put together on this, okay? Click the link down below. It's higginsmethod.com. Just type in Higgins Method, click the link down below, get to that. Answer the questions we have in there. Talk to my team if you need to, or just have the mini course sent to you immediately. Have it sent to your friends. I don't care. This is my gift to you. Okay, there's abundance out there. There's plenty for everybody. This is Saen Higgins saying God bless and good luck.